Hey, the world's full of fantastic music. Each month, we explore an album of significance, its roots, how it makes us feel, and then banter about its influence and staying power. Join us on our journey as we dissect, discuss, and discover some of the world's greatest albums on The Sonic Collective.
Hey everyone, big thanks for checking out The Sonic Collective. I'm Alan, and it's my turn to pick the album we're reviewing this month, March 2022, if you can believe it. Darren kicked off our latest round of reviews by selecting a theme. That theme is soul music, and that's the genre we're continuing to explore. Soul is a style of music that I've admittedly been sleeping on up until very recently, but I've come to appreciate it. The album I've chosen for us this month is called Dippin with Sharon Jones and the Dap-Kings. This one's really cool. Despite the fact that it was released in 2002, sonically, this album belongs kind of in like the mid to late 60s, early 70s era. And that's because Sharon Jones and the Dap-Kings were part of a revivalist movement of funk and soul music. It all started back in the year 2001. Daptone Records had just been created in Brooklyn, New York by two fellas, Neil Sugarman and Gabriel Roth, aka Bosco Man, who wanted their independent record label to empower funk and soul artists. Both Sugarman and Roth were musicians in their own bands. Among the first artists to be signed to Daptone Records was Sharon Jones, a former corrections officer turned singer. Roth had previously worked with her. Jones needed a backup band, so the Dap-Kings were formed with Roth on bass, Sugarman on saxophone, and they enlisted the talents of numerous other musicians, singers, and instrumentalists along the way. The group secured a summer residency at a club in Barcelona, Spain, and recorded their debut album, Dippin with Sharon Jones and the Dap-Kings. Only a few hundred copies were initially pressed with the intention to sell over the course of their residency to help cover the costs. Promotional copies were also distributed out to funk DJs and reviewers, and the album officially dropped in 2002. This was their very first LP and CD on Daptone Records. Dippin was not a commercial success by any means, though it was fairly well received by critics. But what makes it an important album is that it was this launch pad to future successes that the group would later find. In total, they would release 7 albums, they would receive several Grammy nominations, and even win several prestigious awards over the years. They also found some commercial success with their work being licensed for use in advertisements and soundtracks, things like that. Over the years, various members of Sharon Jones and the Dap-Kings, including Jones herself, would go on to collaborate with a bunch of notable musicians. The short list includes Amy Winehouse, Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, Sturgill Simpson, and Michael Bublé, to name but a small few. Sadly, Sharon Jones passed away in 2016 from cancer at the age of 60, cutting the music career she found late in life much too short. The members of Dap-Kings were reportedly with her during the final weeks before her death. Miss Jones helped create a legacy. The Daptone record label is still alive and is forever tied to Sharon Jones. I haven't listened to this album in full as of writing this, so I've kind of just done some really cursory scrubbing through a few tracks, but I can already tell you it's going to be a really fun one to explore. As always, the Sonic Collective team is going to get back together at the end of this month to share our thoughts and opinions with each other. And if you're listening, I hope you will check out this album and join us at the end of the month and share your thoughts and opinions too. You can find us on our website, thesonic.collective.com, or find us on Facebook and Twitter. We're all over the place, and we definitely want to hear from you, and we want to know what you think of this album too. So until then, I am Alan, and I am signing out. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for listening and exploring with us. We'll be back real soon with another pick and critique of albums that matter here at the Sonic Collective.